Where does he get those wonderful toys, as Joker says in Batman 1989? And well, these are one of those wonderful toys. This is the Lego Batwing 76161 from Batman 1989, released in 2020 for a sale price of $200. Comes with 2,363 pieces, 3 wonderful minifigures, and an overall great experience of a build. Has recently been announced to be retired soon, so I recommend anybody to pick this up. I'm just going to get this out of the way, usually set it for the end of the video. But yes, this set is amazing. So we're going to go into depth with that real quick with the rest of the review, but go pick it up before it is retired. You can see this in the end of Batman 1989 during the climactic battle of Gotham during the parade for its 200th anniversary against Batman and the Joker. And all the gadgets seen in the film are mostly present with the build. And you get to have a piece of film, comic book, and just overall cultural history with this Lego model. So let's go dip into this review. Alright, first things first, I think this is a wonderful job replicating the actual Batwing from the movie. There are some slight differences that can be told here. On the actual Batwing, the turret guns on the side of the miniguns actually fold in side here to the cockpit and come out, and that's seen in the film when they come out, especially when he's attacking the Joker. The missiles also retract in right here when they come in, and those do not, sadly. They stay in sort of these. And as well as you are missing the snippers right here, which are used to collect the balloons in this scene as well. There are also some machine guns on the side here, which do not exist on this model, and those actually use strobe lights to give off the shooting effect during the film. With that being said, it does pretty much stay pretty accurate for the rest of the film. You still have some flaps for the end of the brakes as well on the back side here, and over there as well on the rest of the set. You have the wonderful lights, which were shown as well in the film, and you have the cockpit with some very accurate stickers. So let's go look inside. The cockpit is actually very easy to remove. It's not really attached to the set via studs. It just kind of slides into place, and it can be removed. It is in sections, and to me it looks more like a type of submarine or a spaceship design. But you can easily take this tinted piece off, and inside you have a wonderful cockpit. Inside the cockpit here, we have some details from the film. You have a wonderful sticker right there, which has the image of the balloon from the Joker. And on the side, you have the Joker's minifig version and the sights for the missile tracking, which is what he shoots at him in the scene. The cockpit is not minifigure scale, but that's okay, because a minifigure honestly just won't look good in the set. The Batmobile also is not minifigure scale, but the seats are to scale with the rest of the actual model, which looks pretty good, and I love the detailing and the gribbling inside the set, especially the controls for the actual Batwing, the stickers for the detail panels, and this wonderful command module. Another great detail here in the cockpit is the Bat engine, which when removed by simply lifting, you get a crowbar piece. And this piece is an important tool because without it, we can't take the pieces off that are necessary to hang it up on the wall for display. And you just close this bad boy back up. And that's pretty much all for the cockpit. The Batwing here does share a resemblance with the bat symbol from the Batman 1989 film, which iconically shows up in the climax of the film when it appears above the moon and shows the bat symbol against the moonlight. This set does it very well with some building techniques on the side of the wings here. As you can see, they look like 2 giant axe heads. Lego uses rubber bands, hinge plates, and even Batman flat tile symbols to help curve the edge of both wings to give it that menacing and bat look. On the side here again, we have some more bat flaps, which I'm going to call these. They are the braking flaps, and they do move up. They do have some nice tile work underneath for added detail. And on the side here, we have some vents for the Batwing inside, which are done with the 1x2 grill pieces. This is probably one actually of the most annoying parts of the build because there's a lot of them and they're all black, so unless you have some good lighting, you're prone to make a lot of mistakes for these. It's repeated on both sides of the wings, so if you had hell the first time, you're going to have hell the second time. The Batwing here has some movable flaps to the model set itself. 2 of the main flaps near the cockpit are movable, so you can fold them down. Most likely to move during flight or even for storage of the Lego set itself. There are a few more on the bottom of the set, especially right here, right where the main support is for display, which also fold up so when you put it on the wall for display, it doesn't rub against it and it fits perfectly flat. I think the most important aspect of the set is that you can display it in two different ways. First off, you can display it just like this in flight mode with a display stand that comes with it. And if you want to, you can display it on your wall and show off the whole bat symbol with a simple technique on the back of it, which uses, like, I think a Technic piece, which you remove with a crowbar, and you can slide it onto any hook or screw or nail. It's placed on your wall just like that. That's actually how I have it displayed right now, and really the only way I want it displayed. It's just such a large thing that you can't really keep it on a shelf, but it looks great on a wall, and I think that's a very genius idea for Lego to do that. Right here is included the display case, which is done in the beautiful light bluish gray with some flat tile work that looks just like the Gothic architecture of the actual Gotham set from Batman 1989. And on here we have its detailed plate giving us some more details and facts about the actual Batwing. Missed opportunity here. I wish I would say 2 side mounted bat guns and 4 wing mounted bat missile launchers. Sadly, we don't get that here. But then again, this is a serious Batman, for this is the 89 Batman. Overall, I think this set is fantastic. My only cons would have to be the fact that it's all in black, and that's just for convenience sake, because a lot of the gribbling is also done in black, and the details kind of hard to see when everything's in black, especially if you're doing it at nighttime. Now, I'm an idiot, and I made this at nighttime when I built it, but, you know, it just adds with the atmosphere, I guess. But it does increase the difficulty here on the set itself. Also, black smudges very easily, and as you've probably seen through the video, this set is very smudged out. I apologize for that. Also, the dust collects on it pretty high, but that's just the fact that it's black. Though it has to be in black because it's Batman. Other than that, it looks good. It's pretty solid. It looks great on both display on the stand and on the wall. And overall, it's just a really good buy. You can't really go wrong with it. For $200, you're getting a really good deal. And for Batman fans, this is a perfect homage to 1989's Batman. And it's a set I never thought I would get, or any of us would get. So it's a definite buy for any Batman or Lego fan. So you should get it right before it retires. Well, last thing we're going to check out here are the minifigures. We have 3 minifigures with this set, 2 exclusives. We have Lawrence, the Boombox Goon, and we have Joker in his mime face paint, which is seen in the part where he stabs the guy in the neck with the quill after he's done ratting him out, I believe, outside the Gotham courthouse. And we have Michael Keaton's Batman in the center. These minifigures have a lot of details, and it is spectacular, especially Lawrence here. I love his Joker jacket with the arm printing on the side, his little dice next to his collar, the Joker pin, and the wonderful purple. It does have some wonderful back printing on it as well, as I swing this to the side. His pants are basic, and he has no second face on the back, but he does have a wonderful handlebar mustache, and he has his glasses. Batman Michael Keaton is the same from the Batmobile, not much to talk about there, but he does have a removable cowl, and he does have a second face. Let's get that off for a second. Boom! And on it you have a wonderful bat suit with a wonderful detail here for the cowl. It's actually one piece with that as well. And I love that it comes with a cape and it has the little bat symbol piece right there, because that's exactly how the bat suit comes off in the movie. On the back here you do have a stern face and you have his cocky face. I keep his cocky face at all times. And 2 batarangs, because you can't have Batman without a batarang. This Joker minifigure is second best in detail, I believe. I still think Lawrence is my favorite, but to have a variant of the Joker outfit as seen in the film is really cool, especially here since you have a little checkered print pants as he does in the film with the toes, which are also printed for his little tap shoes. He has a fabric skirt, which is awesome. And on the back here, he has some back printing, no second face, that's okay. No printing on the hands and arms, just white instead for his gloves. And you have a wonderful detail for the top of his coat. I also like the top hat and the face print that he has. The quill is just an added bonus for neck stabbing action. This is all presented on another Gothic ledge, I guess you would say, display stand, which is also included with the Batmobile. And it really ties in the whole set with these 3 wonderful minifigures. Well, that pretty much wraps up my Lego Batwing review. Go buy it before it retires, and it skyrockets in price. For $200, you get a lot of bang for your buck, just like I said earlier. And for a piece of Batman history, a piece of Batman 1989 history, and just an overall good experience with Lego, go pick it up. You really can't go wrong with it, and it's easy to display on the wall and on the stand, and it looks great in every collection. Thank you for watching. Tune in for more. Like and subscribe. And hey, thanks for watching, Scott, for Here Are the Bricks, and that was the review.